Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Nick. I'm an ex-Royal Marines Commando, British military fitness instructor, boot camp instructor and a rehab instructor, and today we're going to ask the question of, will I get muscular swimming? I have been asked over my career as a fitness instructor many questions like this. If I do this specific sport, will I get muscular doing it? First thing you need to understand is genetics. Some people are blessed with genetics and some people are not. Swimming will make you athletically muscular if you keep it up and you do a lot of swimming, and you do not like the little floaty around really gentle swimming, but if you swim hard and train hard swimming, then you're going to get some fantastic results. Things you need to know is diet. Diet will dictate how your body responds to the pressures that you're putting onto the body. So if you're not eating much and you're swimming hard and fast, you're going to lose weight and you're going to gain a muscular physique. But if you're swimming hard and fast and you're eating really well and a really high protein diet, then you're going to put more muscle mass on from the same discipline. So doing exactly the same thing, you'll put more muscle mass on from that diet than if you're on a not really eating very much diet. Best example I can give is, I know a Hungarian boxer who has only ever done circuit training. He's never done weightlifting or anything like that, and he has a absolutely Herculean physique, but his diet is on point. And if you watch him eat his lunches, his meals, he always has a really good high quality protein diet with loads of macro and micronutrients in it. So excuse me, diet will be key. Genetics will play an important role into that. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. So yeah, diet's going to play a really important role in that. What a lot of people don't always look at, realize or understand is, if you look at for example, the Olympic swimmers back in the day, they looked very fit and athletically fit, but they weren't really absolutely ripped muscular people like you see the new swimmers, the new age swimmers. And that's literally down to diet and weight training. So the new modern swimmers, a lot of people look at the Olympics and go, I want a physique like the swimmer. So I want a physique like the modern swimmer. So I'm going to do lots of swimming and I'm going to look like them. There's a strong chance, that you will not look like them, because nowadays they don't so much just look athletically fit. I'd almost say built like brick shit houses. They're really muscular, most of the swimmers nowadays, because they do weight programs now. They do a lot of weight work in the gym, whereas back in the day they really just focused mainly on the swimming side of things. So if you're bored, have a look at some of the swimming events from 30 years ago and you'll see a remarkable difference between the size of the athletes then and the athletes now. So a lot of people look at these people doing these disciplines and go, okay, I can get muscular like them if I swim, but what you actually don't understand is they're doing a lot of weight work behind it. But if you want just a general athletic good physique and you eat well and you have a high protein diet, then yeah, there's no reason why you can't get a really nice muscular physique. But genetics is going to play a really key role into that. If you're lucky with genetics, then you can almost do anything and you'll look you look pretty good for it. If you're really unblessed with genetics, then it's a much tougher journey. Right, thank you for watching. I'm going to go because I've got a frog in my throat, but please subscribe to this video. We've got lots of other videos up that kind of touch on subjects that people are interested in. Typically the things I talk about are questions that I've had over the years by bootcamp clients, by fitness clients, or questions that I've had during my time whilst I was in the military, trying to get as fit and as strong and asking all the questions that people ask at the beginning of their fitness journey. Now I'm an instructor, I'm able to answer a lot of those questions, like will I get muscular if I go swimming? There are no right or wrong answers in fitness. It's often described as like a pseudoscience because there's no definitive answers. So a lot of the principles in fitness, there are very large organizations, worldwide organizations, that get the top physios, the top doctors, the top trainers to all come together at these massive world events and pool their knowledge and give the best advice they can give. But the problem is that advice won't work for 100% of the people. So they generally have a rule of thumb of, we can make it a fitness principle if it works for kind of 9 out of 10 people. If it works for 90% of the population, then I think we can consider this as a fitness principle. But unfortunately, it won't work for everyone. Creatine is a perfect example. And again, going back to these, if I swim, will I get a muscular physique? Nowadays, there's so many great supplements out there on the market that will help build muscle mass, that when you're doing the discipline that someone would have done 30 years ago, using the new age kind of supplements, diet plans and things like that, you're going to be able to get much more muscular than they were then, a lot quicker. But generally, if you want to get muscular, bodybuilding, weights, circuit training is going to be a focused muscle training guide, as opposed to swimming, where swimming is an endurance sport. Obviously, you could do speed swimming, which would make it an explosive sport. Whereas most people who swim, they swim for like half an hour, 45 minutes. That becomes like a long distance runner. It becomes an endurance sport. It becomes an endurance activity, which means your body's going to adapt to that of an endurance athlete, and you're going to get the physique of an endurance athlete. So me personally, I think the thinner athletic physiques, I like them more, which is why I hold a thinner, more athletic physique. I have the knowledge to get a lot bigger, a lot more muscular, but I don't particularly want that. I don't want to walk on a beach and just everyone staring at you because you're absolutely massive with, I'm 6'3", I'm about 100 kilos. I'm as big as I want to be. So I do maintenance fitness, and I do fitness because I like it. So it's very difficult doing these videos to give a definitive answer as to yes, you will, or no, you won't, because your genetics will play a role in it, your supplements will play a role in it, your nutrition will play a role in it, your age, your sex will play a role in it. So many different things will play a role in it, and the exact training program you're doing will also play a role in it. This is why people use fitness instructors, personal trainers like myself, because they come to me with a specific goal, and I will then sit down and write a program, a periodized program for them to get that goal. And then I will need to train them over a period to work out how their body responds to what we're doing and tweak that program for them. So it's fascinating fitness, but it's very frustrating for some people who don't know what I know, for example, and are trying to get their fitness goals. Cool, I've been rambling. Please like, please subscribe. It helps to push this video out to other people who might be interested in fitness. And if you leave a comment, I do read the comments. And if you have any questions, I'll try and answer your question. I will answer your question, probably, mostly. Cool. Thank you for watching.